Absolutely. Let's dive into it. Hey there, curious minds. Are you ready to embark on a journey through the realms of mystery and prophecy? Today, we're kicking off an exploration into one of the most intriguing figures in history, the Antichrist. But hold on to your hats because this isn't your typical history lesson. We're delving deep into the enigmatic and often chilling tales that surround this legendary figure. From ancient texts to modern interpretations, the Antichrist has captured the imagination of people for centuries. But who or what is the Antichrist, and why does it continue to fascinate us? Join us as we peel back the layers of mythology, theology, and folklore to uncover the truth behind the legend. Throughout this series, we'll sift through ancient prophecies, examine cultural depictions, and dive into theological debates to shed light on this dark and mysterious figure. But we won't stop there. We'll also explore the societal impact of belief in the Antichrist, how it shapes our worldviews, and why it continues to resonate with so many people. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets of the Antichrist? Don't miss out on any of our upcoming episodes. Hit that subscribe button below and join our community of truth seekers. Together, let's uncover the mysteries that lie at the heart of this ancient enigma. Welcome to the adventure. Hey there, history buffs. Today, we're taking a trip back in time to unravel the historical perspectives on the Antichrist. Picture this: civilizations throughout the ages, each with their own interpretations of this mysterious figure. It's like stepping into a time machine and exploring the depths of human imagination and fear. From ancient civilizations like the Babylonians and Egyptians to medieval Europe and beyond, the concept of the Antichrist has been a recurring theme in cultural narratives. But what did these civilizations believe about the Antichrist, and how did their interpretations shape their societies? Let's start with ancient civilizations. The Babylonians, for example, had myths of monstrous beings who threatened the order of the cosmos, a concept that resonates with the idea of the Antichrist as a disruptor of divine order. Fast forward to medieval Europe, and you'll find a blend of Christian theology and apocalyptic fervor shaping beliefs about the Antichrist as a harbinger of the end times. But historical perspectives on the Antichrist aren't just confined to religious texts and mythologies. Renaissance art and literature also played a significant role in shaping how people perceive this figure. Artists like Albrecht Dürer depicted the Antichrist as a powerful and malevolent force, instilling fear and awe in those who beheld their works. As we journey through history, we'll uncover how different cultures and time periods interpreted and reinterpreted the Antichrist myth. We'll explore how these beliefs influenced everything from politics to art, leaving an indelible mark on human history. So, buckle up and get ready to travel through the annals of time as we unravel the historical perspectives on the Antichrist. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to stay updated on all our upcoming episodes. Let's dive into history together. Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into the pages of one of the most influential books in history, the Bible. Specifically, we're unpacking the biblical prophecies surrounding the Antichrist. Now, whether you're a devout believer or just curious about ancient texts, this topic is bound to pique your interest. So, what does the Bible actually say about the Antichrist? Well, it's a bit like piecing together a puzzle. You see, the concept of the Antichrist isn't explicitly spelled out in one single verse. Instead, it's woven throughout various passages, both in the Old and New Testaments. In the Old Testament, we find prophecies that some scholars interpret as foreshadowing the coming of a figure who embodies evil and opposes God's will. Take, for example, the book of Daniel, with its visions of beasts and kingdoms that symbolize the rise of empires and the struggle between good and evil. Then, in the New Testament, particularly in the book of Revelation and the writings of the apostles Paul and John, we encounter more explicit references to the Antichrist. Here, the Antichrist is depicted as a deceiver, a false messiah who seeks to lead people astray in the end times. But here's the fascinating part. Biblical scholars and theologians have debated the identity and nature of the Antichrist for centuries. Some see the Antichrist as a literal figure yet to come, while others interpret it symbolically, representing forces of evil that have existed throughout history. As we navigate through these biblical prophecies, we'll explore different interpretations and the cultural context in which they arose. We'll delve into the symbolism and imagery used to describe the Antichrist, uncovering layers of meaning that have captivated believers and scholars alike for centuries. So, grab your Bible and join us on this journey through prophecy and revelation. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to stay updated on all our upcoming episodes. Let's dive into the depths of Scripture together. Hey there, cultural explorers. Today, we're venturing into the realm of art, literature, and media to uncover the diverse interpretations of the Antichrist. Get ready for a whirlwind tour through history and pop culture as we discover how this enigmatic figure has been portrayed and reimagined across different mediums. First off, let's talk about literature. From ancient myths to modern novels, writers have long been fascinated by the Antichrist. In medieval Europe, apocalyptic literature like Dante's Divine Comedy and Milton's Paradise Lost painted vivid pictures of the Antichrist as a figure of ultimate evil, locked in eternal struggle with God. Fast forward to the modern era, and you'll find a plethora of novels, from classic works like Dostoevsky's The Brothers Karamazov to contemporary bestsellers like Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code, exploring themes of deception, betrayal, and the battle between good and evil, all with the Antichrist lurking in the background. But literature is just the tip of the iceberg. Art has also played a significant role in shaping our cultural imagination of the Antichrist. Renaissance painters like Hieronymus Bosch depicted scenes of apocalyptic chaos, with the Antichrist as a central figure of fear and fascination. And let's not forget about movies, TV shows, and video games. From horror flicks to blockbuster thrillers, the Antichrist has been a staple of pop culture for decades. Whether it's the chilling portrayal of Damien in The Omen or the dystopian world of The Matrix, filmmakers and game developers have drawn on the concept of the Antichrist to create gripping narratives that keep audiences on the edge of their seats. As we journey through these cultural interpretations, we'll uncover the underlying themes and messages that resonate across time and medium. We'll explore how artists and storytellers have used the Antichrist to reflect on the human condition, morality, and the eternal struggle between light and darkness. So, grab your popcorn and join us as we explore the cultural landscape of the Antichrist. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to stay updated on all our upcoming episodes. Let's dive into the world of art and imagination together. Hey there, seekers of truth. Today, we're venturing into the realm of eschatology, the study of end-times theology, to explore the significance of the Antichrist. Now, I know what you might be thinking. End times? Isn't that just for religious folks? Well, buckle up, because whether you're a believer or not, the concept of the Antichrist has implications that extend far beyond the realm of religion. So, what exactly is eschatology, and why does it matter? Well, at its core, eschatology is about grappling with the ultimate fate of humanity and the world. It's about wrestling with questions of meaning, purpose, and destiny, questions that have fascinated philosophers, theologians, and thinkers throughout history. Now, let's talk about the Antichrist. In many eschatological traditions, the Antichrist plays a central role in the unfolding of end-times events. According to some interpretations of Christian theology, the Antichrist is a key figure who will emerge in the final days, deceiving humanity and leading many astray. But here's where it gets really interesting. The concept of the Antichrist isn't limited to religious texts. It's also found in secular and even non-Western traditions. In Islamic eschatology, for example, there's the figure of the Dajjal, who bears striking similarities to the Antichrist of Christian tradition. So, why does the Antichrist matter? Well, for believers, the Antichrist represents a test of faith, a reminder to stay vigilant and true to one's beliefs in the face of deception and temptation. But even for those who don't subscribe to religious beliefs, the idea of the Antichrist raises profound questions about power, authority, and the nature of evil in the world. As we delve deeper into the significance of the Antichrist and eschatology, we'll explore different religious traditions, philosophical perspectives, and cultural contexts. We'll uncover the timeless themes and universal truths that underpin our fascination with the end times and the figure of the Antichrist. So, are you ready to explore the mysteries of eschatology? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to stay updated on all our upcoming episodes. Let's embark on this journey of discovery together. Hey there, curious minds. Today, we're diving into the fascinating intersection of belief, society, and the Antichrist. Strap in, because we're about to uncover how the idea of the Antichrist has shaped cultures, influenced politics, and even impacted everyday life. First off, let's talk about belief. Whether you're a devout believer or not, the concept of the Antichrist has seeped into the collective consciousness in ways you might not even realize. From popular culture to political discourse, references to the Antichrist abound, often serving as a shorthand for evil or corruption. But belief in the Antichrist isn't just a matter of personal faith. It has real-world consequences that ripple through society. Take, for example, the impact on politics. Throughout history, leaders and movements have been labeled as the Antichrist or agents of the Antichrist by their opponents, often with profound implications for governance and social stability. Then there's the cultural dimension. From art and literature to music and movies, the Antichrist has been a perennial theme, reflecting and shaping cultural anxieties and aspirations. Just think about the countless stories and songs that explore themes of temptation, redemption, and the battle between good and evil, all inspired by the age-old myth of the Antichrist. But perhaps most intriguing is the psychological impact of belief in the Antichrist. Studies have shown that apocalyptic beliefs, including belief in the Antichrist, can affect people's attitudes, behaviors, and even mental health. Whether it's a source of comfort, fear, or motivation, belief in the Antichrist can have profound effects on individuals and society as a whole. As we navigate through the societal impact of belief in the Antichrist, we'll explore different perspectives, from religious devotion to secular skepticism. We'll unpack the ways in which belief in the Antichrist shapes our worldviews, influences our actions, and reflects the deeper currents of human psychology and culture. So, are you ready to explore the societal implications of belief in the Antichrist? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to stay updated on all our upcoming episodes. Let's dive into the fascinating intersection of belief and society together. Hey there, fellow truth seekers. Today, we're delving into the world of theological debates surrounding the Antichrist. Now, I know theology might sound like a snooze fest to some, but trust me, this stuff is fascinating, and it's about much more than just dusty old books and arcane arguments. So, what exactly are theological debates, and why do they matter? Well, theology is the study of religious beliefs and doctrines, and theological debates are discussions and disagreements about those beliefs. And when it comes to the Antichrist, theologians have been grappling with some pretty big questions for centuries. One of the biggest debates revolves around the identity of the Antichrist. Is the Antichrist a specific individual who will arise in the future, as some believe? Or is it a symbolic representation of evil and deception that has existed throughout history? Different religious traditions and denominations have different answers to these questions, leading to a rich tapestry of interpretations and perspectives. Then there's the question of timing. When will the Antichrist appear? Will it be before, during, or after certain prophesied events? And what signs should we be looking out for? These are just a few of the questions that have fueled theological debates for centuries, with no easy answers in sight. But theological debates aren't just about abstract concepts and ancient texts. They have real-world implications that shape how people understand and interpret the world around them. Belief in the Antichrist can influence everything from personal morality to political ideology, making theological debates more than just academic exercises. They're part of the fabric of society. As we navigate through these theological debates, we'll explore different perspectives, from conservative interpretations to progressive reinterpretations. We'll examine the historical context in which these debates arose and the cultural forces that continue to shape them today. So, are you ready to dive into the world of theological debates surrounding the Antichrist? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to stay updated on all our upcoming episodes. Let's unravel the mysteries of theology together. Hey there, curious minds. Today, we're diving into the contemporary relevance of the Antichrist. You might be thinking, wait, isn't the Antichrist just a relic of ancient mythology and religious texts? Well, think again, because the Antichrist is as relevant today as it's ever been, shaping everything from politics to pop culture. First off, let's talk about politics. In an age of global uncertainty and political upheaval, The idea of the Antichrist as a malevolent force of chaos and destruction can feel eerily prescient. Whether it's leaders being labeled as the Antichrist by their opponents or apocalyptic rhetoric fueling ideological battles, belief in the Antichrist continues to influence political discourse and decision-making around the world. But the Antichrist isn't just a political bogeyman. It's also a cultural icon. Just look at the countless movies, TV shows, and books that explore themes of deception, betrayal, and the battle between good and evil, all with the Antichrist lurking in the shadows. From horror flicks to dystopian thrillers, the Antichrist has become a staple of contemporary storytelling, reflecting and shaping our collective anxieties and aspirations. And let's not forget about religion. In an increasingly secular world, belief in the Antichrist remains a potent force for many believers, serving as a reminder of the eternal struggle between light and darkness. But even for those who don't adhere to religious beliefs, the idea of the Antichrist raises profound questions about the nature of evil, the human condition, and the search for meaning in a chaotic world. As we navigate through the contemporary relevance of the Antichrist, we'll explore how it intersects with politics, culture, and religion in the modern world. We'll uncover the ways in which belief in the Antichrist shapes our perceptions, influences our actions, and reflects the deeper currents of human thought and society. So, are you ready to explore the contemporary relevance of the Antichrist? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to stay updated on all our upcoming episodes. Let's unravel the mysteries of the modern world together. Hey there, fellow truth seekers. Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of psychology and the Antichrist. Now, you might be wondering, what does psychology have to do with ancient myths and religious beliefs? Well, buckle up, because the human mind is a complex and mysterious place, and our fascination with the Antichrist is no exception. First off, let's talk about fear. The Antichrist embodies our deepest fears and anxieties about the unknown, the other, and the ultimate battle between good and evil. From its origins in ancient mythology to its portrayal in contemporary culture, the Antichrist taps into primal fears that have haunted humanity for millennia. But fear isn't the only psychological factor at play here. There's also fascination. The Antichrist represents a tantalizing blend of power, rebellion, and defiance, a figure who challenges the status quo and defies authority. Whether it's in literature, art, or film, the Antichrist captivates our imagination, drawing us into its dark and mysterious world. And then there's the question of belief. Whether you're a devout believer or a staunch skeptic, the Antichrist forces us to confront fundamental questions about faith, morality, and the nature of good and evil. Belief in the Antichrist can provide a sense of meaning and purpose for some, while for others, it's a source of uncertainty and existential dread. But here's the thing. Our fascination with the Antichrist isn't just about ancient myths and religious beliefs. It's also a reflection of deeper psychological truths about the human condition. It's about our quest for meaning in a chaotic world, our fear of the unknown, and our eternal struggle to reconcile our darkest impulses with our highest ideals. As we navigate through the psychological analysis of the Antichrist, we'll explore how it shapes our perceptions, influences our behaviors, and reflects the deeper currents of human thought and emotion. We'll uncover the psychological mechanisms that drive our fascination and fear, shedding light on the mysteries of the human mind. So, are you ready to explore the psychology of the Antichrist? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to stay updated on all our upcoming episodes. Let's delve into the depths of the human psyche together. Well, folks, we've reached the end of our journey through the mysteries of the Antichrist, and what a ride it's been. From ancient prophecies to modern interpretations, we've delved deep into the heart of one of history's most enduring legends. But before we wrap things up, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned and the implications of our exploration. First off, it's clear that the Antichrist is far more than just a figure of myth and legend. It's a potent symbol that has shaped and continues to shape our beliefs, our culture, and even our politics. Whether you're a devout believer, a curious skeptic, or somewhere in between, the Antichrist forces us to confront fundamental questions about faith, morality, and the nature of evil. But our exploration has also revealed the diverse and sometimes contradictory ways in which people interpret and understand the Antichrist. From religious texts to secular literature, from ancient myths to modern media, the Antichrist has been reimagined and reinvented countless times, reflecting the ever-changing landscape of human thought and imagination. And let's not forget about the impact of belief in the Antichrist on society. From shaping political ideologies to influencing cultural norms, belief in the Antichrist has profound implications for how we understand ourselves and our world. It's a reminder of the power of myth and symbolism to shape our perceptions and beliefs, for better or for worse. But perhaps most importantly, our exploration has highlighted the timeless themes and universal truths that lie at the heart of the Antichrist myth. It's a story of temptation and redemption, of good versus evil, of the eternal struggle between light and darkness. And in the end, it's a story that reminds us of our shared humanity and our capacity for both great good and great evil. So, as we bring our journey to a close, let's remember that the Antichrist is more than just a myth or a legend. It's a mirror that reflects our deepest fears and aspirations, our hopes and our doubts. And as we continue to grapple with its mysteries, let's do so with open minds and open hearts, ready to explore the unknown and embrace the complexity of the human experience. Thank you for joining us on this adventure, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to stay updated on all our upcoming episodes. Until next time, keep seeking truth, and may the mysteries of the Antichrist continue to inspire and intrigue us for generations to come.